It's me again. I know, I think I'm wearing this shirt every time I go live. I promise I've got more. Come on in, come on in, come on in. My name's Carol with Earthy Rustic Creations. And I forgot my damn paintbrush. So we'll use one of those back there. So come on in, say hello, let me know when you get here. You'll be seeing me more often, but I'm not going to have set times. So if you want to know when I'm going live, at the top of my page, I have my Telegram channel. So if you want to go there, click on that, sign up for Telegram. That's the easiest way because I'm not going to have set times. I'm just going to jump on when I have time. Y'all, I'm going to be retired at the end of this month. So I'll have more time. So come on in, say hello, all the things. We're going to make a welcome sign. I painted this side. We still have to paint this side. We're going to use some cans. I still have to paint the top of this one, I forgot. So come on in, say hello, and let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. So come on. Let's see, is that what I used? Yeah. Ocean Mist. So, I'm going to jump on in. If you missed the first part, you can go back and watch the replay. So, here we go. What did I do? I've seen them somewhere. I don't remember what I did with them. So it's fine. Here, we'll use this. I painted the other side of this board with chalk paste. Not paint, paste. Okay? So, we're going to do the same to this side. And what I did, this is Ocean Mist chalk paste. And y'all, I forgot to do the supply list, so if you want that, give me about 30 minutes when we get done. And then hashtag supplies, and it'll give you the list. I forgot to do that. So, we're going to put some of this in a little tray, and we're going to add some water. Not much. If we need more than that. So, there's just, you know, a couple little scoops. And I'm going to add some water. Y'all use distilled water. Ask me how I know. Or you will have things growing you don't want to grow. Okay. So let's stir this up a little bit. Probably should have just used the brush. Yeah, let's just use the brush. Thought that might work, but it ain't. Alright, let's just use the brush, okay? Yeah, I know. So I just want it pliable where I can just put it on there. And I'm just dry brushing it. I want it still to look kind of farmhousey, rustic, but I'm using sort of muted coastal farmhouse or coastal beachy colors, okay? I may not have got enough. Because I still love farmhouse, but I'm loving the colors of the beach for some reason. I don't even live near a beach. I'm smack dab in the middle of the country. So I'm not even near a beach, but man, I love the colors. Okay, let's try this again. Needed just a little bit more. I just want it where it's not the thick chalk paste. It's watery, okay? Spreads on a little better, goes a little further. And this is just an old board I had. Ain't nothing special. And I just had an idea, so we're going to try it. If you're watching the replay, if you would hashtag replay, because I'm nosy like that, I would appreciate it. Okay, now I just want a little bit of color everywhere, but not a lot. Okay, I think that's perfect. Hold on, and I'll hold it up. Try and get this stuff out the way. Because y'all, if you've not been here before, I know how to make a mess really, really well. All right, so there's that. Okay, this is the back side. This is the front side. Okay, it's going to dry it a little bit. And then we got to paint the top of this can because I forgot. like, my bad. Let's dry it a little bit. Come on in, say hello. And I'm gonna use my surface wax because this is chalk paste, and I'm gonna be using chalk paste on top, and the wax just kind of puts a barrier in between where you don't like rip this chalk paste off. You can totally use paint, but you can totally use your chalk paste too, okay? Let's get it dry. You want it good and dry whenever you do this. This color was Ocean Mist. Oh, can we turn these things around anymore? And the one I'm going to use for the the transfer is Tide. Okay. So like I said, if you want the supply list, as soon as I get done, I will go fix that. I'm doing no crap. So all you have to do is type supplies to get the supplies. Still a little bit damp on the ends. You want it good and dry so that when you put your wax on, you don't smear it. And y'all, I'm good at that stuff, so let's get it good and dry. And in case you didn't know, it's Chalkology by Chalk Couture. If you want to know what our specials are, hashtag special. If you want to know about perks or joining, hashtag perks. Specials I'll have to fix. And if you want to know about the craft club, this was last month's craft club with actually that, hashtag club. Okay, I think that's probably good. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, this is surface wax. Okay. And it's just a wax. And then we also have the little applicator. So I'm just going to put a little bit on. It doesn't take a lot. Just something for a barrier in between the two. Because you don't want to, pull up your chalk paste. Anytime you put, like, stencil on a stencil, or like I did, I painted with the chalk paste, you want to put wax on it of some sort, which our wax is really good, to keep it from pulling it up. Okay, so there's that. Now, I'm going to use, and I'm going to get rid of this, because I'm just going to end up making a mess. All right. I'm going to use, I don't know what I just knocked up. This stencil, or this transfer, excuse me, this transfer, but we're going to use the Howdy, okay? Because y'all know I'm hick, so we're going to use Howdy. So come on in, and you can do it however you want. I like to fold that little thing down, that sticky part, because I end up getting it caught on the transfer and all the things. So come on in, say hello, all the things. All right, so you could totally cut this up, but I'm not going to. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Let's get this out of the way. I'm going to take, and then we'll deal with these. I'm going to take my trusty little transfer scissors, and I'm just going to score. There's lines on here. Just score it, and then we'll pull it up. And if you score it too hard, you'll cut right through the dang paper. I've done that more than once. Okay, so let's see if that worked. Oh, heck yeah. Okay. Woohoo! Now, I always have trouble on the edge. Let's just fix that raw hair. Don't. Alright. So we're going to move that out of the way, y'all. My crafting spot got smaller because I'm having to consolidate. So, let's get it on the fuzzing cloth. Gonna fuzz it a little bit. Just 2 or 3 times. Just enough to where it's still sticky, but not too sticky. Okay. So, let's get our surface back over here. Now, I've already pre-drilled holes to hang it with. So this is our front side, and I've drilled those little holes there. Now we're going to put the howdy on there. I got the fan on because it's hot around here. Let's see if we can get it centered. I'm not going to guarantee it. Okay, that looks pretty darn good. Just make sure you get all your little bubbles out. So this is coastal ocean mist, and we're going to use Tide to put the howdy on. I've just got this coastal color thing going on. So we're calling it Coastal Farmhouse. Now you can take these totally off. I'm not going to because there's paste on top. And I ain't messing with it. Because I like to make messes. Alright, just get a little chalk paste on your squeegee. Drag it across. If you've never done this before, it is so much fun. And it turns out awesome. Okay, just a tad bit more because I'm not... I got a lot on there, but it's up high and I'm not dragging it far enough. Okay. So once you get it on there, now don't get carried away and just kind of get off any excess. Don't dig down to the bottom, because you'll just wipe a bunch of it off. Put that back in your jar. And then find a spot you didn't lay down too. Hey, Paula! Alright, now. Oh, my stars, my stars, my stars, my stars. Okay, hang on. I'm going to put that back on my paper. Take it into your sink. I just use a little bit of warm soapy water. And wash both sides, okay? Because you want to get that paste out. Otherwise, it'll honk it up really good. Ask me how I know. Okay, let me dry it a little bit because I'm going to have to stick my finger in it. I am notorious for that one. And then I need to put the lid on my paste so I don't stick my finger in it. Y'all, been a couple of years now, but I was doing this. I don't know what I intended to do, but I picked up a jar of yellow chalk paste. Turned that sucker right upside down. I know how to mess it up, y'all. Okay. That should be enough. I don't stick my finger in it. So let me put that up there. Put the lid on this so I don't repeat myself. So you can totally take that paper off there. I just don't. There we go. Okay. So this is where we are. Isn't that cute? Look how good that turned out. Awesome. Okay, now we might add a little more to this here in a minute. But what we're going to do now, let's get that out of the way. I have 4 cans. I think these are dog food cans. And I use the can opener that pops the top off, okay? So if you have a sharp edge, I would definitely take pliers and lay that down so you don't cut yourself. I use the other one so I don't cut myself. But I forgot to paint the top of this one, so hang on. Hang on. I'm still getting resituated out here. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? Hold, please. There it is. Okay. And if you've been here a hot minute, y'all, these have colors in them. But I've added to and subtracted from. And so it's not moss that's on the thing, but it's clothes. And I need another paintbrush. Hang on. I always have to make sure my animals out here, because they follow me flipping everywhere and I can't even breathe. So I don't want to run over one of them. Okay, this one ought to work. So I'm just going to paint top because you'll be able to see it. I forgot. But that's all I did with these cans. I just took the paper off. Of course, I ran them through the dishwasher so they wouldn't have dog food in them. And then just painted them. I paint a lot with chalk paint because it sticks to everything. And then I drilled holes in them, kind of in the center. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So let me dry this because I want another coat on it. I said this says moss, but by the time I get done with it, it's not moss anymore. Come on, hurry up. And this one's some sort of yellow and white, I believe. This one is, I mixed everything with white. Cool blue, and then this one was a Tuscan teal, but I mixed them all with white. So I wanted them kind of muted. Okay, hang on, let's see if we can put a little more on there. Oh, yeah. And then when I get this totally done, I'll take it outside and put some clear coat on it, because mine is going to be hanging on the front porch. And that'll just help it retain and the wood from, you know, washing off. Because this is chalk paste. It will eventually wash off, I'm sure. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on this because y'all, if you've been here a hot minute, you know. And I am notorious for the nastiest lids. Somebody gave me a trick one time that if you put Vaseline on these before you open them and get them nasty, they don't do that, but I have never done that. Okay, so let's try it again real quick. So, we're going to make, what do you call it, a wind chime? With cans. I didn't have any washers, so we're going to use these to put inside them. I'll show you how I'm going to do that. These are F connectors from Radio Shack. Do y'all know how long Radio Shack's been gone? See how yucky that is? We're going to use those to make the noise. And then we might go ahead and put a few seashells on here. I've got this coastal thing that I'm loving. Okay. Alright, so. And that dripped right down. Alright. Okay, so now. I have to drill some holes. Hang on a minute. I forgot. I don't want to put it on with just glue. I want to actually drill the holes. Hold please. Oh, there's that. So let me work out where I want my holes. Hold please. I haven't done it for a while, so it's gonna take me a minute to get back in there. Stop. Okay, so 8.5 is center. 4 to 1/4. Yeah, let me do it this way. Y'all have to stop and think, and it hurts to do that. Okay, so 1/4. 1/4. 1/4. Okay, that's pretty darn close. Pretty darn close. Close enough for the boys I room with. My husband used to tell me that all the time. Close enough for the girls I room with. Like, well, okay. All right, now, hang on. Let me drill a couple holes. Oh, please. I'm going to do it over the trash can so I don't make a mess. And if it's not perfect, it's fine. This is a I guess we're just going to put 3 on there because I didn't do it right. Oh, well. Okay. I'm just going to knock splinters off because I don't want them in my hands. Okay. So I guess we're just going to use 3 cans because my brain just went whoop and messed it all up. So, we'll use that one, and that one, and that one. Very good, very good, very good. That one that I painted, we're not going to use. Okay, so now, what I'm going to do is try, y'all, I still forget to do this. I don't want them real long. Oh, it restarted, that's why. Let me see. I don't want them real long. Maybe like that. I'm thinking. I had the idea, but it, you know. Okay, so let's put this through. I'm just going to put these through. I may have to get some masking tape. And tie it at the top. Oh, there we go. I'm going to tie it on the back side, which it don't really matter. It's going to be rustic, so it's fine. Matter of fact, I may just make it where it ties in the center. And then I'll go back and trim it all off in a minute. Okay, there's that. Oh my God, come on. There we go. And then trim off any extra that we don't need. All right, so there's that. Now, let's see if we can get it down in the hole. Oh, y'all, I don't know how in the hell I'm gonna do this. That's why I didn't get that off yet. So, hold on. Oh my God. See? I didn't jump the gun. And I know all the other crafters on here, they come on and show you how to do things and all the things. I'll show you what not to do, okay? I'll give you the idea And then you're going to go, well, she screwed that up, so we don't do that. Okay, so let me see. Where do I want that knot? Oh, Facebook being a turd. Book face. Alright, hang on. I'll make that knot just a little bit fatter because I didn't go down to the shop and see if I had any washers or anything. Okay, so now let's feed it back through the hole. Sweet. Okay, there we go. That's what I'm after. So let's go ahead and we'll do that in a minute. So now we're going to take these just so they make lots of noise. Y'all, I'm a wind chime junkie. See how old these are? That plastic is just cracking and breaking. Okay. I wanted to make lots and lots of noise. Right, we did it. Okay. So, let's put us a little knot right here. Just so it doesn't go back up in there. Okay, so this is what we're working with. So we gotta put it back in the hole. Okay, so that's where we're at. Right. So let's get this one hung on there. Y'all, I frayed these ends so bad. Shut up. I don't know what I did with my masking tape. There we go. Okay. All right, back on track. Which actually, I'm going to do it this way because this is longer on this end. Bear with me, y'all. It's been a hot minute. I told you I'm going to show you what not to do. Oh, yeah, she screwed that up, so. And I have no qualms about it. We'll get on here and try to do anything. If it works, yay. If it doesn't, you'll know not to do it that way. Don't. All right, hang on. That's double sticky tape. Hold, please. Would your mouth just... Oh my God, stop. If I'd have thought this through, we wouldn't be having this trouble. But no. I get all excited going, oh, let's do this. And I went ahead and painted it and all the things, but I didn't even drill the holes. Excuse my French. Satan, back up. Leave me alone. Hold on. We're getting there. Hang on. Hold on. Oh, did we? Freaking. Oh, different tape. So bear with me. I totally there we go. Totally redid my craft room, and I can't find nothing. All right, get through this hole. Y'all, this is also the crafting comedy hour. You get to laugh at me. I do not mind being laughed at. I laugh at myself. Okay. Stop. All right, now. Stop it. And I may go back and glue these so that when they're outside, they don't come apart. Because I can't tie a knot to save my neck. Okay. So there's where we are. Let's cut that tail off. So there's one. Okay. Now we're going to do the other two and hope to God it doesn't take as long. No promises. Okay. No promises. All right. Now, let's do the bottom first. And that way we got plenty at the top. Hold on. Okay, so now about there, so let me put a knot about there. Y'all, if I measured and did all the things, it would probably work better, but I don't. We're making, I'm sorry I didn't click into my thing so I could see. We're making a wind chime. Sorry about that. This is just an old board I had. I put the transfer Howdy on it, and then we're going to hang some of these. I'd planned on 4, but I screwed up. We're going to do 3, okay? Okay. Like I said, I will try anything, but if we screw it up, you'll say, oh yeah, she screwed that up, so I'm here to give you ideas. Oh, perfect. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the other one. Oh, try to pick that up. It's connected. All right, let's do this one. So these are just some F connectors from Radio Shack. A long time ago. Hold on, that's going to be different. Get it in there. Oh, I guess I should have started this end, sorry. There we go. All right. Make us a little knot. And another little knot. There we go. All right, so that won't come down off of there. And we need to feed this one back up through here. Okay. Nope, nobody didn't need to do that yet. I want it to hang right about there. So a knot right here. Like I said, if you probably measured all this out, it wouldn't be this hard, but I fly by the seat of my pants. Always have, used to irritate the crap out of my husband. Shit. Let's try one more. I am the world's worst at getting that knot right on top of a knot. All right, there we go. Now we can feed it back up through here. And then we'll tie them on. And we'll have to trim it off. If it hangs out the bottom, it really doesn't bother me any. Drill the little holes. Let's see. They don't have to be the exact same length, but I might make that one just a little bit longer. And hopefully they'll still clank together. If they don't, we'll just say that they weren't supposed to. Okay, there's that. Let's trim that one. And then don't work I always think it should have, but I still think it'd be cute hanging out on the front porch. I already have a big tall welcome sign that says not at the top, as in not welcome. I have a sick and twisted sense of humor. But like I said, I still love farmhouse, but I just love the coastal colors, but I mute them just a little bit so they're not so bright. Okay. There's where we are, and I'm going to have to glue that because that one doesn't work. And I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this. If y'all come up with one, just come back and say, hey, check this out. I did it an easier way. And I'll definitely check it out. Stop. Hold on. I'm right-handed and that wasn't working. Alright, so while I got it here and I got the hot glue on, put a little dab right there. Holly. And if you haven't been here before, this is my favorite tool. We go back a long way. Okay. So that should hold. Let me trim the two longest ones off. Like I said, it's supposed to be rustic farmhouse, so if they're a little wonky, that's fine. Okay, so here's where we are with the glue strings and all. All right, now I don't know yet, I thought we might add a little more color with my trusty box of shells. I think I know what it says. I really dig these. Let's see. We might do that. I think that's probably all we'll do. Now, if you were good and artsy, I'm not. You could draw things on here, but I'm not artsy, so. Let's, so I'm gonna coat it with the sealer spray. Where is my Quick and Thick? I'm going to use some of this and some hot glue. And try not to burn my fingers. Okay. There's that one. Where she lands is where she's going to be. Okay, hang on, hang on. Let's see, what else? What else can we do? What else can we do? Let's get this out of the way. Need to put the string on it, the jute. I need some more color on those cans. But they've got, I don't think I can do that. It's fine, it's fine. So now I'm gonna put just a little bit of jute across the top. I know that ought to work. Okay. Yeah, these used to be my good scissors. They're not anymore. I've cut everything with them. Okay, hold please. You could put beads on this and all the things. I was going to get out of the crafting business, so I sold a lot of my supplies, which beads were one of the things that went. Y'all, I should have done things a little backwards, but it's fine. I never claimed to be a smart crafter. I just like to craft. Okay, hold on. Your little dab. Don't burn your fingers. Oops, Petey. Once again, I was getting a little chintzy with the jute. Can y'all believe I used to do this all the time? 2 or 3 nights a week, sometimes more. I honestly did. Okay. It's gonna be one dull sound. Wind chime. It's okay. It's okay. I think it turned out pretty cute. I need to trim this one. So give me just a little bit, and I'll go in and put the supply list, and all you have to do is hashtag supplies, and it'll pop up what I used. So there you go. The stencil has hello, welcome, hey, and howdy. We use the howdy. So there you go. And I'm going to hang that out probably on the front porch. I have a covered front porch, so I can hang this from the outside where it'll catch the wind. I've already got 1, 2, 3 wind chimes out there, so we're going to put this one out, which is totally different than the rest of them. So y'all, I appreciate y'all hanging out. Make sure, yeah. I didn't unplug this the other night. Appreciate you hanging out. If you want to know anything, have any questions, just let me know. I'll be happy to answer them. So I wish y'all have, if you want to know, happen to want to know when I go live, up in my featured, there is my, what's it called? Telegram. My Telegram link. So go join that. And that's how you're all going to know when I go live, because I'm just going to be popping on anytime. I don't have a set time, just whenever the urge strikes me. It's like I said, I will be retired as of June 27th, so I can just go live anytime. So I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.